Ahoy there, fellow YouTubers. This is Frankie Day back again on YouTube. Fellows, I've been rummaging around a few boxes I had here and there, and I ran into this. This is a Matchbox kit. I'll join. I have another entry right here. This is going to be my entry for Newlands Matchbox group build. And this is an old model. I got this back in 1977 when it first came out. This is an old kit. This is the first release. Folks, only one stipulation on this build right here. It's been started already from many years ago. I forgot I even had this kit. This kit was tucked away in the box for for many years. And I was rummaging through a bunch of boxes right there, see what I could find, and I came upon this. And I mumbled to myself, so I think this would be a good entry for Newlands Matchbox group build. So it needs to be finished up, needs to be done, and so I think this would be a good entry. So this is as far as I got on it, folks. I had to fill around. It's a little dirty a little bit here and there, but a little soap water and a little shiny here and there, and some paint work to bring it back to new. I still got a lot of work to do with this thing, folks. This is a 1/32 scale SBD 5. Slowly but deadly, the Sugar Baker Douglas. The SBD Dauntless was the mainstay of the United States Navy carrier-based dive bomber. It was supposed to be superseded by the SB-2C, but they found out that the Dauntless is really worth its weight in gold and is very dependable and still can pack a punch. So it was the mainstay of the United States Navy. It entered service as early as 1938, and it was used as a mainstay as a carrier dive bomber during the Battle of Midway after the Second World War was declared by the United States of America. The tide turned during the Battle of Midway, and the SBD Dauntless proved itself as a very vulnerable and a very deadly aircraft, a very precision dive bomber it is. The Army version is the A-24, the Army Air Corps. United States Navy, the Sugar Baker Douglas SBD. Right now, folks, I'm going to make a little modification on this SBD 5. Right on top of the cowling, right in front of the anti-glare panel where the cockpit's at, there's an air scoop on there. I'm going to make this to the SBD 3. And a couple of modifications here. I'm making an earlier dive bomber. It's going to be all painted blue-gray with the red meatball roundels. And I'll put it at the side right here. And there's a color plan right there you're seeing right now. Right now I'm bringing out is a construction sheet. The kit comes with 2 sets of instructions. It comes with the construction plan as I'm unraveling right now, and the color plan. The kit comes with 2 different markings. It comes with French, and it comes with the United States markings. And this kit hasn't been in production for many years, since the mid-1980s. This model no longer exists any longer. So Ravello, Germany, is funny, obtained the molds, and they released the kit. And I believe Chris and Alex's modeling has got one. It's called 100 Years of Bombers on that group build, featuring this kit under the logo of Ravello, Germany. This model, for starters, has a lot of in and out punches, and a lot of things will make sense. There's an engine detail right there. It comes with the firewall. And also being engine mounts hooks up that right cyclone motor, and that's about it. The motor is very bland. The kit for the day was very substantial, and it was a very good must for the collector's mind. It was the first 1/32 scale Dauntless ever built, ever released, I should say, by a plastic manufacturer. As you can see right here in the close up, I got the instrument panel all painted out. I've got about 6 pieces on that. I did some scratch building on that and some around the cockpit area. And I got a box right there full of bits and pieces of it, what needs to be put together. So I'm going to add this on as my group build entry for Newlands Matchbox group build. I'm very truly sorry that this was a brand new fresh kit starting out. The original box art to the kit was lost many years ago. It was tucked away in the box and forgotten. Now it's released into the world of you great fellow modelers. And it's a very nice airplane. It's very detailed. The landing gear is retractable on the kit. I decided to just go ahead and glue it in a landing position. So this is going to be an early SBD 5. It's going to be either all navy gray blue gray, which is kind of like a tint of green in it, and with meatball matte roundels on there. And hobby shops don't stock no more decals more, so I'm going to have to send away for it on the internet, guys. That's the only way you get decals nowadays on this through cyberspace, because a lot of the hobby shops don't stock decals no more because of that. So it's coming down to you folks that everything online nowadays supersedes hobby shops, and pretty soon hobby shops will be out of business because you get everything online. That's kind of where we live in today. There's Handsome Jack right there, waving you, giving a thumbs up. We'll zoom in and finish the video. So right here, folks, this is the Matchbox 1/32 scale, 1977 release of the Douglas Dauntless dive bomber, and I'll do a little bit on today. And so stay tuned for the